Well, it's Steve Moreland here with Success Publishing. And our most favorite thing to do is not just publish authors that are extraordinary people from around the world, but more than that is to actually come back and interview them after they have become a published author. And today we have a wonderful, super successful lady from Estonia, and her name is Kadri Kristelle. And I'm going to let her introduce herself for you. I love her accent, and I'm going to let her tell you a little bit about her, where she's from, and what she's doing right now in the world. Go ahead, Kadri.
Hello, Steve. Hello, everyone. I'm really happy to be here and talk to you. And I'm really from Estonia, and I live in quite small city. This is 100,000 people called Tartu.
Okay.
And I lived here for a whole life, but really for me, the world is so small because I really like to travel, and so
yeah,
this is home. But actually, yeah.
It looks like it's someplace that you just stop in every once in a while, because when I follow you on Facebook, every time I see you're in some other place in the world, it looks like almost like a nonstop, a perfect life that everyone wants to be you.
Yeah, but this is like a result of the choices.
Yeah.
Because, yeah.
Good point. Okay.
Because I was wondering about 20 years ago, so what kind of life would I like to have? And it was like some things what I wanted to do, and one of them was freedom, that I can have anytime. I can choose what do I want to go to. I wanted to travel, and I wanted to have a good income, but I understood that just salary and doesn't give me that. So I'm not a dream employer of any employee.
Right. So tell me more about this, because you're saying that 20 years ago, you came to a point in your life and you decided in your mind to build a dream life, what you really wanted. And so tell me about that moment in your life.
That moment, actually, I knew it already before, because I went to study business to the college. And because I knew that I need to be a business owner to have my freedom.
Sure.
But somehow because of my health and my son's health, I just, it's happened that I was connected to network company, network marketing. And at first I thought that this is not a business, and this is like, I don't know, pyramid or something, like many people think.
Sure.
But I really liked the product, and my friends saw me to change, and then incomes like continuing to grow. And then I saw that wow, that really works. So sure. I can just make a business. So network marketing gave me this freedom. So thanks to the company.
And now you live this life that like everybody's envious of, but it doesn't just happen overnight. It happened because you made the choices, you picked a great company, and then you put a lot of effort and focus into it.
Yeah, sure. Because it's not like I just dream it and it happening. Because at first I started, I was like working as a personnel manager. And I was working a daytime. My child was 3-4 years old, and I was just doing my network marketing business in the evenings, at the weekends. But it was, it was not easy at time, and there were many people who said no and so on. But I really liked the company. I really liked the opportunity, and my goal was that I'm gonna be free by time, by this time when my son is going to school, so I can meet him and send him to school and don't have to go to work.
Awesome. Well, you've achieved, what so many people are looking for. And then, we connected, I guess, roughly about a year ago, and you became a published author. And so I'm guessing somewhere around there, you've got a copy of your book that you'd like to show us.
Yeah.
Look at that. So professional. It's awesome. So when you got this book the first time and you opened it up, what did you think to yourself?
It was really amazing feeling, because I never thought I could be an author.
Yeah, for sure.
And because it's not just, I just didn't even think that it can be me who have this personal book. But when it's happened, it was really like I don't know, this feeling as you just maybe uh, like graduated high school, college,
A
or
big
giving birth
achievement.
to a child or whatever. So it was really amazing to have this like hard copy, not just
Sure.
yeah, in a computer.
Well, I remember seeing you were doing your launch party, and you had like it was looked like maybe on a porch or a patio, and you were sitting there, and it looked like you had all of these other beautiful ladies around you, and everybody was holding a copy of your book. I guess that was your launch party, and it looked like an event there of like what I want to call super women, that were all just awesome and successful. Tell me about that event.
Yeah, that was like I was celebrating with my business partners.
Okay.
But yeah, we just got together and have some party, and I just got my just they bought me these books, and it was really special event. So
Okay.
as soon as I received them, so we said we need to celebrate.
So I know a little bit in a few other languages, and the closest language that I have to Estonia is German. And I think in German, if I were to say superwomen, it would be Uber Fräulein. So I don't know if that converts into Estonia. How do you say that in Estonian?
Super naised.
Say it one more time.
Super naised.
Ah, I love it. Also, okay. So my German didn't help at all. So, but anyway, it's good. It's good. I love that. So I wanted to, ask you, you're published now, but in the process of becoming published, you were wanting to share your message, and more than a message, you wanted to share a formula for what you create success through. And that's one of the things I always love talking with, every extraordinary author that I get a chance to interview and meet around the world, is every one of them has a way that they have figured out how to overcome what everyone else said you couldn't do. So tell me
Yeah.
about your message that you wanted to share when you wrote your book.
Actually, yeah, it is written here too. But actually, what I meant, because as I see that, I thought too that things what we are doing, they are so common for us, and I think that that it's so usual and people cannot follow it. But I understood that actually those like these simple formulas to dream, set goals, take an action, and receive, and then celebrate. It really works. Because people just coming and say that I'm dreaming, and there is no results. But the message is that if one part is missing, then there can't be results.
Ah, interesting. So when I was looking in your book, and there's a sequence, okay, and I call it a formula because I'm kind of a little bit of a nerd, analytical kind of guy. So
Yeah.
I'm always looking for, what do you do? Step 1, step 2 to step 10, and you have dream, then it's goal, affirmation, plan, and
Yeah.
then learn, act, and receive. So you have
Yeah.
7 steps, okay? So how did you come up with this formula? Tell me about that.
This is just what I do. Yeah, this is you said this longer version, and that's the eighth part is which is really really important too, is celebrating. That is missing there.
Ah,
We
okay,
will
sure,
add it in
sure.
the we will add it in the next book.
Right,
Yeah,
sure.
but this is because some years ago or longer, maybe 10, 15 years ago, I did it the same, but maybe unconsciously. But as long I was reading books and seeing and just working to myself and wanted to grow, then I just made it more consciously, because I saw this is like formula for success.
Right.
And some of these things are just making things easier, like affirmation and so on. But some of them I just can't miss, because you don't have a goal or you don't make an action,
Yep.
then or you just think that I'm not worthy to receive, so it
Uh,
doesn't work.
so you have to have them all together,
Yeah,
but you start off first, like you're saying, you have to have a dream. And
yeah,
you had a dream 20 years ago to have this life that had the freedom, had the income, had the celebration with the travel and getting to go wonderful places and share it with incredible people.
yeah.
And you followed your formula. You never quit. And here you are living this really awesome life.
Yeah, I am, because that's the place was started, because and at that point when I just thinking that and dreaming that what kind of life would I like to live, then I didn't actually know this network marketing option,
Mhm.
but I just thought what I want, and there is another message that if there are opportunities are coming, just look at them,
Yes.
because people are not taking, said that no, I don't want to see this, I don't want to see this. What I decided that I will look at opportunities, and then I will just decide and like follow my internal guidance too,
Sure.
where I want to go, what I want to follow, and not saying no to the things which are not maybe very usual for me at this moment.
I guess I'll ask, now that everything you've kind of laid it out here, you've accomplished and you live a life that most people are afraid to dream about, because you have the time freedom, you have the money, you have the travel, you go to exciting, adventurous places, you get to hang out with really incredible people. And like I said, I get a chance to see kind of in a keyhole. I see a little bit of your life on Facebook when you post stuff. It's always so exciting to see your success. So now that you have something that most people would call their goal, and you live this, what is next on what is the next goal, Kadri? What do you want to do now?
There is always next level.
Sure, sure.
And, yeah, I really like Matt Morris,
Mhm.
and actually, when I understood that if you are not growing, you are just going back.
You're dying, you're falling backwards. Sure, yeah, sure.
Yeah, backwards. And actually, I have two goals, because one of them is people who really want to achieve this kind of life, or they have dreams and goals. I'm working with them, and I'm really happy when the people receiving having this lifestyle too, what they want.
Mhm.
And the other things is that there is always level to go up, because I'm not traveling in business class yet, but I want to.
I see,
But,
right?
yeah,
That's the
but
next level. The next level when you're on the international flights to
yeah,
go to the business level. Yeah, it's a. Yeah, I used to jump the pond all the time when I was back in the investment
yeah,
business 20 years ago, more than that. And I was coming over to Zurich and Brussels, Luxembourg. We had an office in Isle of Man, and so anytime I was coming over there, because I'm 6'3", trying to cram me into a 12 to 14 hour flight, in a coach, I can do 3 and then my knees are killing me, but 14.
yeah,
And so, yeah, the going to that business class is nice. But I remember asking one of the great flight attendants that was there with me, I wanted to peek up into the next level and see what's the first class, what is international first class. So I walked up there one time because there was nobody on the flight, and I walked up there, and I think my ticket would have jumped from like $6,000 for business class into Gatwick to, it was like $10,000 or $11,000. And I was like, what do you get for this? And she goes, well, a little better meal, a little better glass of wine, and you get no one sitting next to you. And I had to go, I don't know if that's worth all that extra money. But anyway, I think what you're expressing though is it's the next experience. You want to taste.
yeah, direct experience, and just that level that this is not a problem for me, that I don't need to make any sacrifices to buy it, but this is like normal lifestyle,
Yes,
because many people live this way, so
sure.
why can't me? And and very good is when we have this freedom from financially and time freedom, then we can do more charity and help others. And also I like that too.
Right.
So not only me, but I want to take the best of my life, but also help those who cannot help themselves.
Well, I love that because, like you said, what you do now just comes as common for you, you know. And I think that's a great quote one time is success is about performing the common under uncommon conditions. And so you have trained and conditioned yourself and followed your dreams for so long that all of that formula is now just part of who you are as a person. So you just do that. It is you. You don't have to go look at a book. You don't have to follow a program. It is Kadri. It is just who you are.
Yes, but I understood also that if I want to take a next level, so I need to grow also.
Oh, sure. Yeah. So moving there. So, well, I love getting to spend time with you. And like I said, we haven't had a chance to catch up forever. And this is really cool to get a chance to interview you. And I just wish you all the success and continued next level. So next time we get together, you'll have to tell me about what the business class is like. And then, you know, whatever else that's in your next level dream, we'll talk about that and go from there. How about that?
That sounds great. And thank you for this opportunity to have this book. And this is like a really great business card. Now, instead of business cards, I'm taking my books with me. Yeah, they are much heavier than usual business card to take 10 or 20 copies with me, but it's worth it.
Well, I was going to say, I imagine that when you pull out and give someone your book, the expression must be priceless.
Yeah, it is. It is because even people that I didn't even notice that they know that I have a book. They said like half a year or later that, yeah, I saw you had a book. Oh, that's great. So it's really worked.
Yeah, really giving you that next level. So maybe we'll get together and do the next book, and then that way you can share the other part of your formula, which could be the next thing is be sure to celebrate, you know.
Yeah, the all chatter about celebrating. I love it.
For sure.
This is the favorite part of it.
Awesome. All right. Well, I'm going to say goodbye and thank you for your time. And I always love this. Tell us goodbye in your language because I love to hear. I'm always a fan of other languages. I wish I was more like that. So, how do you say goodbye in Estonia?
I'm say see you. I don't want to say goodbye because I want to meet you again. But I say nägemist.
Nägemist?
Nägemist.
Okay, cool. All right. We'll see you later.
See you later. Okay, thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.